Whether the transfer window is open or not, we read hundreds of rumours of huge moves happening all year round, only to inevitably be disappointed when they don't come to fruition. Well, today we're going to look at 5 huge transfers that won't happen in January. First up, we've got Mesut Ozil. The talk at Arsenal has been all about whether or not Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil will sign new deals at the Emirates, with both players only contracted until the summer. Well, we can't be sure about the future of a certain Alexis Sanchez, with Manchester City circling on a player who Arsenal fans are starting to turn on. It seems highly unlikely that Mesut Ozil will leave North London in January. Out of the pair, Ozil seems much more likely to stay, and with the World Cup coming up for the playmaker, something Alexis Sanchez doesn't have to look forward to, it might be considered a risk for Ozil to leave his current club, where he is a guaranteed starter and will therefore remain a certain pick for his country. If he was to leave, you never know what might happen. He could be played out of position or not play at all, and all these things could impact his World Cup chances. Man United have been heavily linked with a move for Ozil, but you'd bank on him still being a gunner come the end of the transfer window. Next up, we've got Antoine Griezmann. It seems like Antoine Griezmann has been linked with a move away from Atletico Madrid ever since he joined the club, but for the past year those rumours have intensified, with Manchester United once again linked with a move for the French forward. It looked like a potential goer in the summer, especially with the influence of Paul Pogba, but Griezmann decided he would not leave Atleti while they were under a transfer ban, feeling it would be unfair to leave the club without them having a chance to replace him. Now that ban is set to end, Simeone has said that his forward can leave, but with Man United already having signed Romelu Lukaku, they're not going to be in the market for another mega money striker, making Barcelona Griezmann's only real option. It's rumoured that the 26-year-old has an agreement to join Barca in the summer, which seems much more likely than him swapping clubs mid-season. Next up, we've got Gianluigi Donnarumma. Things have started to go very sour for the teenage goalkeeper, so much so that the AC Milan fans unveiled a banner reading, "Psychological violence by giving you €6 million a season and signing your parasite brother? It's time to leave, our patience with you is over," which reduced the 18-year-old to tears. The fact he's managed by super agent Mino Raiola is probably part of the problem, but the Italian initially turned down a new deal at the San Siro over the summer before going back on his word and putting pen to paper. Now though, there are rumours that Donnarumma wants out once again due to a release clause in his contract not being inserted. If so, AC Milan could create a bidding war for their young talent, but surely that won't happen until the summer. PSG are the favourites to sign the keeper, but with the money they've spent, there's no way they can splash out once again and still stay within the laws of financial fair play. Up next, it's Gareth Bale. Ever since the Welsh wing wizard headed to the Bernabeu, all the talk in the papers has been, well, when's he coming back? Bale has been constantly linked with a move back to the Premier League, and those rumours have been cranked up a notch over the past year, with Bale's Real Madrid career seemingly at a crossroads due to his shocking injury record, plus the emergence of other players at Madrid such as Marco Asensio. Bale has no World Cup to look forward to, so a January move wouldn't be a risk, but there's just no way it's going to happen. Like always, Man United are the favourites to sign Bale, but they're not going to fork out a huge amount of money as a panic in the January window, and Real Madrid aren't going to let him go without having a replacement. Fans can dream all they want about Bale going back to the Premier League, but it's definitely not happening this season. Plus, any deal for Bale to go to Old Trafford could result in Real Madrid reigniting their interest in David De Gea, and there's no way Mourinho can afford to lose the best goalkeeper in the world. And finally, we've got Philippe Coutinho. The little magician seems certain to leave Anfield for Barcelona in the summer once Neymar headed to PSG, and Barcelona did their best, lodging multiple bids for the Liverpool playmaker, but the Reds owner stood firm on their stance that Coutinho was going absolutely nowhere despite the player's desire to leave for the new camp. Barcelona brought in Ousmane Dembele to replace Neymar, but there is apparently still a desire to bring in Coutinho as well. If the rumours are to be believed, then once again the Liverpool owners will refuse to sell Coutinho, and rightfully so, because January would not be a good time to sell one of their best players, as you end up in a panic trying to get a replacement. Last time this happened, they ended up replacing Fernando Torres with Andy Carroll. So those are 5 huge transfers that won't happen in January. Let us know if you agree or not in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.